sometimes you just need to get away and make memories that last forever. So I packed up my wife and kids, decided we're going to go on a trip, and that's what we did. From the mountains to fresh air and moments we'll never forget as a family. This trip wasn't about the destination. It was more so about slowing down and reconnecting and experiencing something new as a family, because we haven't done that. So come along with us, because this is our Colorado adventure. We had everything planned, including a rental car, but at the very last minute, we had to make a choice: cancel the trip entirely or take our 2020 Ford Mustang on a family road trip to Colorado. And that one decision changed everything. And honestly, if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't even be making this video. We had the rental car booked a week, 2 weeks in advance. Everything was good, everything was paid for, and all that. Problem was, whenever I got to the airport to actually pick up the rental car, I literally sat there for 4 hours. Felt like a lifetime. And honestly, it was just a horrible experience. We booked it through budget, and come to find out, they overbooked. They had no more cars, and it wouldn't be until probably the following day to get a car. Approximately around 6 o'clock, we were supposed to be on the road by this point. Actually, we wanted to be on the road by around 6 or 7. Anyway, so we wanted to be on the road by now, but with the whole rental car issue, it postponed everything, because it was either we were going to take our car all the way to Colorado, 1,000 miles away. I think it was like 1,050. Take it all the way to Colorado. We don't know how the weather is. We don't know how the road conditions. It was honestly a big thing for us, because yes, I have driven in inclement weather before, but having my family and put them in that situation, I didn't know what to do. And then we decided, you know what, I'm a decent driver for the most part. Decided this is what we're gonna do. That we're not taking the chance of not going just because of our car, and we decided we're gonna figure it out. So after all the planning and doing everything that we needed to do as far as getting the rental car booked and all that, everything changed, and we decided we were going to take our car. Everything changed to the point to where even our packing. So I have these big bags, and that even changed. So even our luggage basically had to adapt to our car, because what we were supposed to get was a Mazda, I think CX-50. At this point, we had to unpack everything in the original bags that we had and pack everything back into individual bags. Finally got everything packed, and at this point, I want to say it's probably 8:30. Still haven't eaten. We're hungry, starving actually. And then the little one he's starving. He's 5. He's always starving. So 8:30, we decided we needed food. We stopped somewhere local. We actually went to a Whataburger, ate there, actually got on the road at 9:30. If you're going to Colorado and you're going in the wintertime, you don't want to go into the mountains at night just for the road conditions. The road and the weather, that can all change very quickly. And what I mean by that is, if it drops to a certain temperature and then it starts freezing, or it already is freezing, if you get snow and you're not prepared, it's going to be very costly, very dangerous to do that. So we always leave at nighttime, so that way we're in the mountains by either early morning, afternoon, or late afternoon. Anywhere's between sunrise and sunset. We fill up, I think, once in Wichita Falls. I mean, we're just trying to get there at this point. So we finally make it to Colorado. Around lunchtime, we decided, family tradition, we go to Cracker Barrel. We look at the weather channel app, and it's actually supposed to start snowing around 4 o'clock. Now our GPS is showing that we're going to make it there by 3. I'm like, we'll be fine. Going on 70 into the mountains, we'll make it there by 3. It should be okay. We start getting closer. We're on 70 now. We're about 30 minutes away, and this is what happens. Snow started coming down in a rear-wheel drive vehicle, loaded with my family and loaded with all of our luggage. And honestly, I was a little nervous. Being up there in a vehicle that is so light in the rear, that's easy to spin out, It was a little nerve wracking. Yes, it has snow mode, but we don't have snow tires. We don't have snow chains or cables or anything. So honestly, my first thought process was our check-in is at 4 and I need to get snow chains. So first thing that I did was went to the closest AutoZone. I need to get snow chains. So if we do get into a predicament, that we will be prepared. So that's what we did. It started snowing, and it started coming down a little bit more actually once we got into the town. But I was like, we're here, we're good. We're 5 minutes from the hotel, we'll be fine. Got our snow chains, and honestly, at this point, we were actually able to calm down a little bit. The car actually did really well throughout the whole entire thing. It snowed quite a bit after that, and honestly, they keep care of the roads pretty good. Better than what they do here in Texas. They bring out the snow plows, they bring out the sand, salt. We went up to Swan Mountain one day after the roads kind of cleared up and it got a little bit warmer. It did get to like the 40s at one point during our trip. So we decided that would have been the perfect time to go to Swan Mountain and go look and see. Basically, sightsee. There's a little hiking trail there. And then a couple days we went to Keystone, and we also went to Breckenridge. We actually stayed in between Breckenridge and Keystone. We stayed in Dillon, and it was a great spot for us because we love Keystone, we love Dillon. There was one day we actually went tubing in Keystone, and then we also went sledding in Breckenridge. They have a hill there that is great for kids. They have a big sledding hill, and not great for people with bad backs like I do, like a grandpa. But it was definitely a lot of fun. So I am going to show parts of that and throughout this and show our experience and the stuff that we got to do there. It was a great time. It was definitely worth it. And the whole moral of this is, honestly, don't let your car hold you back from seeing the world. I told my wife that in 2026 we're going to travel. Even if that means that we want to drive there, our car is more than capable of doing that. And yes, is it beneficial to fly? I think it's, a 3-hour flight to Colorado. Yes, is it beneficial and you save time? 100%. But you're not going to take back the memories from driving 15 and a half hours from Texas, Houston, all the way to Colorado in one of the smallest cars, sportiest cars possible, and go over there. I do want to talk about some of the things that we actually did in Colorado. For one, in Keystone, they have a little small ice rink. It's amazing. It's actually fairly reasonable for being at a resort. We did that 2 days in a row. It was awesome. Little fun tip: make sure your laces are tight. Like I'm talking about tight, because you're not supposed to have your ankles like this. If not, it hurts, and definitely don't recommend it. And honestly, like our hotel experience and all was pretty nice. We've never actually stayed in a hotel until now, and they had a indoor pool and they also had an outdoor hot tub. The hot tub was amazing. The hotel in general was very well kept. It was clean. It was nice. Now, we did have to go get some basic necessities like water and stuff like that for the hotel room, so we had to go take a little trip to their version of Kroger. That was cool. I will say you have to pay for your own bags, so if you don't have bags, don't get a whole bunch, or you just pay for them. We didn't have a whole bunch, so we didn't pay for any bags. Now in Breckenridge, there is a little coffee shop. It is very nice, and honestly, it's better than major franchise coffee shops. Oh, another thing is when we went one night to Keystone, we actually decided that we were going to eat dinner and have a good meal on our first night there. And that was actually the night that we were driving in. And while we were waiting for our table, it actually started snowing harder than what it was before. It actually started coming down a lot more than when we actually came in. So I'm glad we actually got those snow chains, because if I did need them, that was going to be the time that I would have needed it, because definitely was not expecting for it to come down as hard, but also we enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. And I was like, I'm in a Mustang. We're going to have fun with it regardless. There was a couple times that I got a little squirrely, but it was self-inflicted. I'm a car guy, so I have to kind of give a little bit more pedal to the metal. Definitely a lot of fun. That was for sure. And the sunsets on the road, you just can't. You can't beat them. I mean, you just can't. So, but, and if they have underground parking, it is better to do that, especially with having little ones and unpacking and getting your luggage, or just in general, if you're just there. We literally parked underneath in the garage parking. You don't have to worry about ice. You don't have to worry about snow in your car or any of that. It's convenient. Your car is already warm because it's being underground. It's ready to go. You don't have to worry about heating up your car and all that for your family. You just park underneath. It's warm. You're good. But like I said, I am going to be doing more of these style videos because I do plan on traveling a lot more this year, take a lot more trips, go sightsee, go just get away. I mean, you need it, I need it. It's just one of those things that it's just great for us to go do. And there's so many parts of the states that are actually breathtaking that people don't understand, that they just sit in their little bubble and they're missing out. So honestly, go travel. I mean, if you're up to it and you want to like this video and you want to subscribe, that's totally upon you. I'm not going to pressure it, but it definitely helps me out. And honestly, it just gives me a little bit of a boost of there's people watching. I mean, it's 2026 now. I mean, literally everyone's doing this. So if you want to, no pressure. But I definitely appreciate it from someone that I just love doing this. So talking in front of the camera, it's a little bit different, but it's one of those things where you have to get over it and it'll be all right. But definitely have a couple trips planned. We're going back to Colorado in our Mustang. It'll do fine. Appreciate y'all watching. Thank you. Or appreciate y'all watching. Or stay tuned for part 2. No. So that's a wrap. And thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.